I didn't yell when I found out. I didn't throw her things. I didn't post cryptic quotes online. I didn't call her names or demand explanations. I just went quiet. That scared her more than anger ever could, but she didn't understand why until a year later. Her name was Alina. We'd been together 5 years. We weren't dramatic, toxic, or always fighting. We were that couple people called solid. Same routines, same coffee shop on Sundays, same inside jokes we'd built over time. That's what made the betrayal feel unreal. I found out by accident, not from a lipstick mark, not from a suspicious hotel receipt, just a message that popped up while she was in the shower. I can't stop thinking about last night. No name saved, just a number. I didn't scroll, I didn't dig, I didn't need to. Something in my chest went cold instead of hot. When she came out of the bathroom, smiling, towel wrapped around her hair, I looked at her like I was seeing a stranger who knew my life too well. "You okay?" she asked. "Yeah," I said calmly, just thinking. She nodded, relieved. She didn't know that in that moment, something inside me quietly shut down. That night, I didn't confront her. I didn't ask questions. I just watched. How easily she laughed, how normally she talked about her day, how comfortably she lied without even realizing it. The next morning, I made her coffee like always. "Kiss," she said, leaning toward me. I turned my cheek slightly, not rude, not obvious. Just different. Over the next few days, she noticed I was quieter. "Are you mad about something?" she asked. "No," I said. And that was the truth. Mad is loud. I was past that. I was done. I started pulling back, not in a dramatic way. I stopped sharing things, stopped planning weekends, stopped touching her casually when I walked by. I answered kindly but briefly, like you do with a coworker you don't know well. She felt it. "You feel far away," she said one night. "I guess I've just been thinking about my future," I replied. She didn't hear the part where she wasn't in it. 2 weeks later, I packed a small bag while she was at work. I didn't take everything, just what mattered. I left the key on the counter and a note that said, "I hope you find what you're looking for." No accusations. No drama. I blocked her number before I walked out. The first few days were quiet. Then the messages came through email, social media, anything she could find. "Where are you? What's happening? Please talk to me." I didn't respond. Not to punish her, but because there was nothing left to say. I used that silence to rebuild. I moved to a new apartment across town, joined a gym, focused on work, picked up hobbies I'd put off for years. For the first time in a long time, my life wasn't shaped around someone else's choices. The hardest part wasn't missing her. It was accepting that the version of her I loved probably never existed. Months passed, then a year. One evening, I was at a cafe, laptop open, headphones in when I heard my name. I looked up. "Elena." She looked thinner, tired, like life had been louder for her than for me. "Can we talk?" she asked softly. I took off my headphones. "Okay." We sat across from each other like strangers sharing a table. "I've been trying to reach you," she said, voice shaking. "You just disappeared." I nodded. "I know." Tears filled her eyes. "I messed up. I was stupid. It didn't mean anything." I listened, calm. "I thought you'd yell," she continued. "I thought we'd fight, then fix it. I didn't think you'd just vanish." I finally spoke. "That's because you thought I'd stay no matter what." She broke down. "I miss you. I miss us. Please, can we try again?" I studied her face, the same eyes I used to see a future in. Now they looked desperate, not loving. "What changed?" I asked quietly. She hesitated. I realized what I lost. I shook my head gently. "You didn't lose me. You traded me." She flinched. The silence hurt more than anything, she whispered. "I know," I said. "Because silence isn't empty. It's final." "I've changed," she said, "I swear." "Maybe you have," I replied, "but I changed too." She looked confused. How?" "I stopped loving people who treat me like an option," I said. Tears rolled down her cheeks. "So that's it." I nodded once. "I forgave you a long time ago, but forgiveness doesn't mean going back." She covered her mouth, trying not to cry loudly. "I thought if I saw you again, we could start over," she said. I gave a small, calm smile. "You're not meeting the same man you betrayed." Silence sat between us. Not heavy, just true. "I hope you're happy," she whispered. "I am," I said honestly. And for the first time since everything fell apart, I felt no anger, no pain, no regret. Just peace. Because disappearing wasn't revenge. It was the moment I chose myself. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can do after betrayal isn't to fight. It's to walk away so quietly that one day, when they finally understand what they lost, you're already too far gone to hear them calling.